Good morning. This is podcast 3, and I'm really trying to keep myself on task on presenting a podcast a week about what I have on my heart and what I'm being led to say. So, podcast 3, I'm just titling it Stop Waiting. So, I have a Bible verse, Ecclesiastes 11:4. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. And so that's what I'm going to work on memorizing for this week. As last week I said I was going to memorize Ecclesiastes 3:1. For every thing there is a season and a time and a matter under heaven, Ecclesiastes 3:1. So I did put that on my lock screen, and I've been looking at it. I wouldn't say I have it 100% memorized to heart, but I'm going to keep working on that because it is something that I believe deeply, that we can do all things. We just can't necessarily do all things at the same time. And so hopefully this speaks to you if there's something you're desiring to do and this is not the season you can do it in. Know that you can do those things. They just may not be in this season. So the whole stop waiting just goes with some things that I've learned in life. And sometimes I felt in my younger years that I would put things off until next week, or until school was out, or until Christmas was over, or it just was always, I was waiting for that perfect thing in order to do what I needed to do. Was that to start an exercise program, a Bible study, read a book, I don't know, call a friend, ask somebody to come over. It was just like always waiting to make something happen. And so this one, I really feel led to tell people, stop waiting if you want something and just, do it now. If it's something that can be done now. On the flip side of that, I do think that not all things can be done at the same time. So that's where that whole, for everything there is a season. And so one of the things I've been being led to share is that I had two loves of my life. One was being a mother, and one was being a teacher. And for me, that was very much something that when I had my firstborn, Carly, I was home from maternity leave and was led so much to be a stay-at-home mom, but yet I loved being in the classroom with the students. And so I just had to really listen that I needed at that time to know that I could do both. I just couldn't do both at that same time. So that's the case when knowing you can do all things, just maybe not everything at the same time. So if you're being led that you want to do something or that you need to pause something, pausing is all right as well. Ask yourself, what do I want now? And so some of the things I want right now, I want peace. I want to surrender my timelines to God so that He guides me in what I need to do. Hence this podcast. I'm being led to talk to other women for about 6 months. I want to be fit. I am 55 as of this month, and I just want to be able to be fit. I want to be able to move. I want to feel good about myself. When I'm asked to do something, I don't want to pause because I don't feel like my body can do that. So I'm not waiting on fitness. What else do I want to do? I want to know more about the Word. If you are not religious at this time, you can still get a lot out of this podcast. But for me, I want to dive deeper into the Bible. So I'm not waiting for the Bible study to come up. I'm doing my own studies. I'm listening to the Bible. I have a Bible study group of women. So that's something I want to do now. I talked about my fitness and my faith and just relationships in general. I just want to not say no to building relationships with other people, and making sure that I'm getting out there and just enjoying life. Knowing that this season, for me, when they fly, and my children are flying wonderfully on their own, that I want to make sure that what I want now is to fly myself. And so, all of those things, the fitness, the fun, the faith, and friends is something that are goals of mine for right now. So set yourself some goals. Like, what do you want right now? You can write them down. I'm not very good about writing them down, but I have been trying to journal more. And then also ask you, what do you want later? So what you do now impacts what you can do later. So if what you want later, for me, is to crawl on the ground with my grandkids and be able to get back up, I have to do something now for that. If what you want later is to be able to retire in 10 years, then you need to be working on saving your money, your finances now. So kind of write down things like, what do you want later? And knowing that, like, can you have all of it right now? And so for me, well, I don't have grandkids. I can't crawl on the floor with them, so I can't have that right now. But I certainly have, I have a hip issue that I'm working on. And so in order to have it later, I have to work on it now. So I'm going to show you a little bit. This is my fitness room. And so I have my treadmill, and then I have my weights. I have my dog cage. I have some other weights there. And so I make myself come in here 5 times a week, and I make sure I lift those weights. I do my stretches, I do my mobility, and that's going to help me to have what I want later. So this can be a little bit shorter of a podcast. I just want you to stop waiting and do something now. So whatever it is you've got on your heart that you need to do, when you get done hearing this, stop and find a way to get that done. So again, Ecclesiastes 11:4, I'll work on memorizing this later. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. So just make sure you're doing it now. I'm going to pray for anyone who hears this. Please shout out, comment, share it with somebody. I'd like to get some more followers who you think also might need to hear a little bit of encouragement about what to do. And I will pray for you.